I've got to ask us these beautiful questions. It's a beautiful question that I think we need to ask ourselves. And that's the topic for today. Um, where are we, Nigerians? I need to, it's a big question that we need to answer. And we need to answer those questions genuinely. Um, where exactly are we? In all areas. I'm talking in terms of the sectors of the economy. Where exactly are we? Um, in terms of economic development, are we doing great? Are we doing the right thing with this set of government that we have, with the effort that this government is actually putting in place? Is it showing as if we are actually moving forward, or are we moving forward 2 step and 10 step backward? Because with the things, with the way everybody is reacting to the situation of the economy, it seems that we are not where we're supposed to be. It seems we are not actually moving forward. And if we are moving forward at all, is actually uh, just what I've just said, that a step forward and like 2 step backward. That's what we have been experiencing. And also, um, you can actually have your own areas, such as education. Where are we on education? Is our education actually booming? With the adventure of the good things that the lover of this government have been shouting about, that is student loan. Has there been any changes? Have you seen people, has you seen our education improving because of these initiative called student loans? And a lot of people are actually falling into the pit, into the dungeons of going for loans, several loans, because uh, I believe it is not in our culture as an Africans, to borrow, to buy things, to acquire things, especially education. We love to struggle to do whatever we want to do. But I believe it is a testament on the part of this government, knowing the fact that Nigerians are so deep down into poverty that they have to put in place what is called student loans. And these student loans, for me, we should ask ourselves, is it working? According to my research, um, it is said that there is a lot of this fund available that people are actually not borrowing for education. And the question arises, and that question is, why are people not collecting this loan? Uh, for me, the only thing I can actually think of, your own thinking may be different from mine, which is good, and mine is good as well. Uh, could be that it is those people who have the foresight, those who have that, premonition that maybe in the future I'll be able to pay, because there's no even future in Nigeria anymore. The future is blinking. So a lot of people will prefer to do what they have the power to do. um every day the economy of Nigeria keeps falling. A lot of people, government may be giving us official figures, official data. Fine. I'm not saying official figures are not good, but in Nigeria today, how much can we trust whatever the government is giving us? Because over time, their level of trust have been on trial, and every time we put the trust, government trust, on trial, they keeps failing in the table of prosecution. So for me, I believe as a person that the economy is not even right for people to actually take these loans. And also, let's quickly go to human dignity. If you look at some of the things that we have been facing presently, look at how government has been silencing the voice of the people. You know, um, a lot of people will say it's not Tinubu that is doing all of these things that are happening. Yes, um, but the truth is, the government is being run, you know, everything stops on the table of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. um, one thing that is very important that we need to understand is the fact that democracy cannot survive without the voice of people. The standing point of democracy is that which stand on the voice and the feedback from people. And let me quickly tell you, protest is not something wrong in itself. Protest rises as a result of the uh, being unresponsive or um, um, not being proactive in on the part of government. You know, when government is not doing what they are supposed to do, and they are acting as if they are not listening to the voice of the people, that's when you say protest. And that's what I'm saying around here, that this protest, the protests that we're having in Nigeria today, are under constitution, under democracy. Protest is the right of people. You know, protest is just a way of expressing your voice. The only thing that is very important about protest that is that protest should never be violent. And most of the protests that we have today in Nigeria, they are not violent. And I think it is time that government devise a means to manage protest in Nigeria, you know. And we should be very careful so that we don't fall into the pit of what we have experienced in other countries. Just of recent, we have a lot of countries that have had protests eh, against good governance, bad governance, and of course, leaders taking them for granted. And I believe Nigeria is experiencing the same thing. But as peaceful as Nigerians are, we have not gone to the extent of that. And I believe that this is a warning to the government that government should not push the people to the extent of them going on the street and vandalizing properties. Um, just like one of the those people said, some people said that, you know, violence erupts when government show violence against those people who they should listen to. The government is there because of the mandate that people has given to the government. In the first place, a lot of people will say we are all government. No, 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 no. I don't buy into the that project of saying we are all government. We have people. We have what we call social contract, and the social contract is that we have actually agreed that certain set of people will be the philosopher king, those who will lead us. And we have given them the mandate, we have given them power, we have empowered them to actually do the right thing. But that does not take away the fact that we have the right to ask questions. It is when the people ask questions and those who are entrusted with their lives are refusing to answer, that is when you have protest. And when anytime we say we are running democracy, you know, it makes me laugh that what we are practicing now in Nigeria is not democracy, is the demonstration of grace, as Fela Kuti actually said. The truth is, we need to start, we need to define what we want, whether we want democracy or we want militocracy. In democracy, the voice of the people should be heard. It is not until when they press very hard that they should be heard. And that's why we need to have community engagement, citizens engagement, participatory budgeting, participatory governance, and the rest of them, so that citizen would always be, abreast of things that are happening in their society. I think at this point, I don't want to drag this video for too long. I'll be coming to I will be coming on your face very often, and who will be doing this discussion about things that are happening, and of course, and we'll be running Easy Trend as well. So thank you very much. My name is John Oluwafemi Ola. And I'll be coming to your screen once in a while. Thank you very much.